and then a bunch of workouts. Have you kind of felt this process kind of speeding up and being more, I don't even know what to say, like your name buzzing a little bit recently?
I mean, yeah. I mean, especially after the combine and, what I did there, I mean, I'm just, it's all about the belief in myself and, going through those workouts is just about maximizing each opportunity. I mean, it's been a blessing to be in this position to really, have those workouts and have teams want to bring me in. So I've just been, enjoying it all and maximizing each opportunity. And, it's great to be a part of this.
What are you trying to show teams in this process? Wings who can kind of shoot a little bit are really popular. What are you trying to show in these?
I mean, I just want to show that, I could come to a team and bring a spark, especially defensively, help teams defensively with my ability to guard multiple positions. And then on offense, just be another wing that can stretch the floor, shoot, playing transition, rebound. A guy that brings a lot of energy on the floor that brings the team up. That's really what I want to show those teams. A guy that could come in and contribute and help them, win. So that's really what I want to show.
Have you had a lot of time to sit with these executives or scouts or whomever during each stop? And if so, what are you trying to gather from them?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I want to, during those interviews, I want to gather from them is really, just know, what the organization is like, what the culture is, what the people, what they obviously they value winning, but what's their identity, what type of guys you want to bring, what's the system like. Everybody, I'm just trying to get to know those organizations because, that's what I want to go to an organization where I can feel like, the values align with mine. But it's been all good. It's just conversation and it's been very, very good.
How do you think the combine changed people's minds for you? How do you think teams view you differently because of that?
I mean, the combine helped, open up, a lot of eyes. I feel like, in college, I had a specific role in that. At the combine, I was able to show a lot of things that I didn't show at the combine. And, it's things I already knew I could do. It's just about showing those teams there's a lot more to me than what you just saw in me in college. And it was just, that's what I think the biggest thing, those teams saw. And also just the energy I bring, the way I play this game, the way I compete, and it's something that teams like a lot about me.
What are some of the things you think that you did at the combine that people hadn't seen before? What do you think that
I mean, I feel like, I shot the ball really well, especially on the first day in the drills. That's one thing. But during the game, it's just, I showed a lot more of my ball handling, and Marquette, I was asked to be a lot of a finisher, cutter, and all that stuff. And that was okay because it helped that we were winning. Right. So, I'm all for winning. It's just at the combine, I was able to show a little more of that, pushing the ball in transition, play, make a couple nice assists. That's a little stuff different that I maybe didn't show at Marquette. So,
What just want to ask you about just defensively. When you talk about being able to defend multiple positions, that's obviously a big thing for these guys. For just about everybody in the league at this point, it's got to be switchable. I mean, how sort of comfortable are you 1 to 5 basically, and how do you feel like how much of that were you able to do at Marquette, and do you feel like there's more versatility?
Absolutely. I mean, this is something that I was able to do at Marquette a lot. At Marquette we switch 1 through 5, and for a guy like me, I mean, I take a lot of pride in switching on, especially the smaller guards, and chasing guards off screens and all that stuff. I enjoy that stuff. It pumps me up to guard people, and it's very valuable, especially in this league that's becoming positionless. You want to have a guy that's able to guard multiple positions and switch. That's something I take a lot of pride in.
You said you look for a team's identity when you're at this. What stood out to you about the Pacers this experience here?
No, I mean, the biggest thing, they seem like a very connected organization. An organization that is focused on winning, with a great coach, great core of guys that seems to love to play for each other. And that's the biggest thing. Once you have a group of guys that wants to play for each other, that enjoy being around each other, and then that are willing to come in and put in the work. I mean, most of the team was here today just all working out together. That shows a lot about the Pacers, and especially with this young core, I mean, the future ahead is super bright. So it's I had a great time here. So, yeah.
You're talking about defensively. Were there certain drills or situations that they put you in today to try to see how you would react?
I mean, all the 3-on-3 stuff we've done, the 2-on-2. I mean, just the ability, once a screen hit, be able to switch and guard the guard. And if you switch over to a big, be able to, force him out and be physical. I mean, each of those situations, and you got to show that you're willing to do it. You want to show that you want to do it, not just, you have to do it because that's a drill. You want to show that you want to switch up to the guard, and you're not afraid to step up and not just back off. So, no, it's great. It's a great opportunity to show that here.
After seeing the NBA Finals last night, do you come in with a little extra juice maybe?
Absolutely.
Motivated by that?
Absolutely. I mean, just looking at the NBA Finals, I mean, this is the biggest stage, the highest stage, the NBA Finals, and you want to do everything to get to that point. And seeing, the Nuggets winning, I mean, they just seemed like, they had all the pieces, and every guy, contributed so much. It wasn't just Jokic and Jamal Murray. It was the entire squad, and they needed everybody. And that's why in the team, you need everybody to do their role, to do their part. And, it's super exciting just to see that, because you want to get there so bad. So, yeah.